The solar eclipse. It is now just a few days away, and there is so much excitement. So many people are going to look like this. We're going to look like fools looking up at the sky. But eye doctors, they are reminding everyone, remember to use proper eye protection when you look at the sun. Sunglasses just won't cut it. Joining us to talk about our health headlines, Dr. Bill Hartman, clinical trialist at UW Health. I am so pumped for the eclipse. But seriously here, this can damage your eyes.
Right. I think it's very, very important to remember that even though we're only experiencing a partial eclipse here in Wisconsin, there's really no safe time to look at the sun directly with your naked eye. So you really have to protect your eye the entire time you're looking at that eclipse. In looking at the sun, you have to use really the right eye protection, even if it's for a short period of time, because that sun can do permanent damage to your retina and even cause blindness. And so using eclipse glasses or even one of those handheld solar viewers that we learned to make it in grade school is really the way to look at the eclipse and the only safe way to really do it.
I have a core memory where we went outside for recess and everyone was told, do not look up at the sky, but Nate McNichol looked directly up into the sun. So we should not be like Nate McNichol.
That's correct, and I hope Nate McNichol still has his vision today.
From what I remember, he did not go blind. I don't know where Nate McNichol is these days. I knew him through the 6th grade, so we'll have to Google that afterwards. But yes, be careful out there. Speaking of looking at things, we're all looking at our phones, but this is really interesting. There's a new treatment for depression, and all you need is your phone. There's a new app for that.
Right. This is an app that is called Rejoin from Otsuka Pharmaceuticals. And what this is it's an adjunct to conventional treatment for people with major depression who are 22 years old and older. And it's really fascinating because it has algorithms that generate a dopamine production in the amygdala, which increases the likelihood that the depression treatments will work. And it has a positive feedback finding thus far that's really exciting, that 88% of people who started using this app have completed the 6-week study. And so the results are really promising and really encouraging that these sorts of adjuncts can really help the traditional medications that are used to treat major depression.
This is called cognitive emotional training or cognitive behavioral therapy. So how does that work? Like, we can actually train our brains just by going through a certain motion of things to think differently, and unknowingly would change how depression would work against our bodies?
Right. It's an algorithm with certain things that you'll look at that can generate these reactions within the brain. It's like physical therapy for the brain, and it's really an effective way to enhance not only the feeling of being happier, of being less depressed, but really can benefit a person who is only a partial responder to these medications.
That is some fascinating stuff. Dr. Bill Hartman, do you have your solar glasses yet? Did you get them in the mail?
My daughter's going to make sure that I wear them, that's for sure.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.